Hey everyone, Shauna here. I am here today to do my October favorites, and I cannot believe it is the end of October already. October as a month itself just flew by, and now there's only 2 months left of this year, and 2013 has flown by. Like the other day, I was writing the date on something and I wrote 2012. Like it's still 2012 in my brain, and yet it's only 2 months left of this year. I don't even know what's happening. Anyway, I don't have that many things for this favorites video, so maybe for once I'll actually have a short favorites video. I just feel like this month has flown by and I didn't really use a lot of new things. Like everything I've used is what I've already used. So there's not that many things. So let's go ahead and get started. For makeup, the first two things I have are mascaras. These are the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express and the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I am going to assume both of these are in black. I can't read what color they are, but I always buy black mascara. And I've had both of these, been using them for a while, and I really like them. These are kind of my go-to mascaras. I don't layer them because I don't really layer mascaras. I know that's a thing, it's just not really something that I do. But usually I'm wearing either one or the other of these mascaras. Next thing I have is a cream eyeshadow, and it is from Mary Kay, and it is the Icicles Eye Color in Vanilla. And I have had a few Mary Kay things in my favorites videos before. I told you that my mom sells Mary Kay, so I usually get some Mary Kay stuff for Christmas, and whenever I want anything it's pretty easy to just ask her to get it for me, and no big deal. But this is a very light colored cream eyeshadow, and I've often been when I do my eye makeup I put this on first before I put on any other eyeshadow, almost as like a base, kind of like a primer. Next I have a concealer. This is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless eye concealer in 210, which I'm going to assume is a light color. Yeah, 210 light. And I'm gonna open it and it's just gonna look gross. In a perfect world, it's a nice swirl of the Asian white, like that. It's that nice swirl. However, I've used it, so now it just kind of looks gross. But I use this like in my under eye area, and I get really, really bad like dark circles under my eyes. So I've been using this, and I know it's called Simply Ageless, and like only 23, but I'm using it and it's pretty good at concealing my dark circles. I mean, I have like, there's something other than tiredness that just makes my under eye area really, really dark. So it's pretty hard to conceal it, but this has been doing a pretty good job. I've been impressed. I got this back in the spring. I used it a little bit over the summer, but like I said, I didn't really wear makeup over the summer, but this has been like my go-to under eye concealer all fall, and I've enjoyed it. I can never get the cap on. It just does not screw on for some ding-dong reason. Ugh, first world problems. And the last makeup thing I have is a blush. It is a Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the color Pearlescent Pink, and it looks like that, and I've clearly hit pan on this. I don't know when I got this, sometime last year, and it's like my favorite blush. I'm wearing it every day, and I feel like it gives my cheeks a nice rosy fall glow without looking fake or clownish. And I really like the Wet n Wild blushes. Like, they're super inexpensive and they're really pigmented, and I really like them. So it's probably like, it's the only blush I've been wearing, like probably the last 6 months, I would say. It's the only blush I've been wearing, and I love it. Moving into skincare, I have a couple things. The first thing is this Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser for acne prone skin with salicylic acid and moisture-rich soy extracts for clear, even-looking skin. Aveeno is not sponsoring this video. I don't know why I put on that weird voice and read the entire name of it. Anyway, I've been using the foaming cleanser for a year and a half. This is not the first one I've bought, but I love this. I think it makes my skin feel super duper clean. I really like how it makes my skin feel, and it works well, foams up nicely, and I really like it, and it doesn't break me out, which is always a plus. The other skincare thing I have is Bioderma. Guess who's in the cult now? So like literally every beauty girl and their dog on YouTube has talked about Bioderma, and it's actually really easy to find in Canada. Like every Shoppers Drug Mart almost has it, and like Rexall has it. Like, it's super easy to find. Anyway, and it's something I've been wanting to buy for a while now, but it's expensive and I couldn't quite bring myself to buy it. And then back in the spring, I went with my mom to a Rexall. They were having some sort of promotion thing, and we got our makeup done, and it was like a whole big thing. Anyway, and they had Bioderma on sale, and I just was like, Mom, Bioderma, we have to get it. And I kind of like made her see why it was awesome. And then the woman who worked at Rexall was like, oh yeah, Bioderma. Like, yeah, it's really good, blah, blah, blah. And it was on sale. So anyway, my mom bought one for herself and then she bought one for me. This is the Sabium H2O for, oh, it says on here, where does it say? I'm pretty sure it's for acne. Oh, combination or oily skin. It's for combination or oily skin, which is what I have. Anyway, so she bought this for me back in the spring, back in May. And then I didn't take it with me to camp because why would I take Bioderma with me to camp? Like, this stuff is expensive and like, it's camp. So I just started using it. I brought it back with me to St. John's at the beginning of September. And clearly I've not used very much because I'm rationing it. Because like I said, it is expensive. And even though it is really easy to find in Canada, like I know in the States, they have a lot of trouble finding it. It is easy to find in Canada, but it's also expensive and I can't guarantee that like my mom's gonna buy it for me again. So I've been rationing it, but yeah, I like it. And there's something about using something to wash my face and then not rinsing it off. There's something about that that's kind of weird to me. So usually if I use this, I'm gonna follow it up with something else or something. There's a few times when like if I'm at work at the pool, I'll shower when I'm done my shift, and if I'm done in the evening, I'll shower and I'll wash my face, but I don't put on like a moisturizer or something, and then I just like come home, have dinner, go to bed. So when I'm washing my face, I'm like, I've already washed it at the pool, but like so I'll use this and then just like put on my moisturizer, and like that works. But yeah, I've been rationing it. I only use it once or twice a week because I don't want to run out, but I do enjoy it. Next thing I have is a hand soap from Bath and Body Works. This is the Vermont Sugar Maple Antibacterial Deep Cleansing Hand Soap. And I showed this in my fall Bath and Body Works haul. This is the soap that I've been using and I've used quite a bit. It smells like sugar. It is straight up like sugar. I mean, it's called Sugar Maple and it is 100% what it smells like. This isn't one of the foaming ones. It's deep cleansing, so it makes my hands really soft after I use it, and then they smell really good, and oh, I love it. And I've only been using this for like a couple weeks and it's already almost like halfway gone, so you can tell I like this one. Speaking of Bath and Body Works, I've got a couple candles. The first one is Farm Stand Apple, and this is just, I had this one last year and I've clearly burned through the whole thing and saving it for this video. Oh, I love it. It smells like apple, and this is just, I showed this one in my haul too, and I love it. And the next one that I have is actually still warm because it's the candle that I was just burning, and it is Marshmallow Fireside, and as you can see, I'm not done burning it. And like I said, it's still warm because it's one I was just burning. And this one smells like marshmallows and fire, and it smells like camp. And it smells like everything good. And to me, this isn't really a fall one because it reminds me of camp and summer. That's like the only time that I roast marshmallows by the fire. So to me, it smells like summer and camp. But it also just smells really, really good. And I thoroughly enjoy this candle. For food favorites, I have this guy. This is the GH Craters Chicago Mix. It is buttery caramel corn and rich cheddar cheese corn. And it's like the sweet and salty, and it's so good. And I saw this was in my May favorites, I think, and I saw it at Costco back in the spring when I was there with my mom, and I bought it, and then I went to Costco a couple weeks ago with my roommates, and like, I'm not kidding, like I saw it in the distance, like a couple aisles away, and I was like, ah, and I like ran through Costco, because I thought it was like limited edition something. I thought it was like only gonna be there in the spring. Didn't think they were gonna have it anymore, and I saw it across the store and legitimately ran, and I was like, no shame. It was like it was gonna disappear before I got to it. Anyway, so I love this stuff, and I haven't opened this bag yet because I know as soon as I do, it'll all be gone. For book favorites this month, I have LA Candy by Lauren Conrad. You can judge me all you want, I do not care. I've read this book before, but I am in the process of rereading it. It's like based on Lauren's experience on the hills, but it's not really supposed to be like an autobiography, but it sort of is. There's a lot of similarities between this book and what we saw of the hills, but I like it. It's like a guilty pleasure read, and I'm gonna read, there's 2 more books. It's a trilogy. I'm gonna read all of them. You know how I am. For games, I have a game that I'm rather addicted to. It is Candy Crush. I don't even care. Like, I love it. I'm on level 53. I'm stuck on level 53. It's a stupid chocolate. I got to like, once you pass level 50, there's the chocolate that starts taking over. It's very frustrating. Anyway, I'm stuck on level 53, but I love Candy Crush. I've been playing it since the spring. Took a break over the summer. I'm addicted again now. I don't even care. Hashtag no shame. So that is it for my October favorites. It's not very much, but you know how it is. Let me know down in the comments some of the things that you've been loving for the month of October. If you've used any of the things that I mentioned, or if you have any opinions, any questions about anything that I mentioned, you can leave those down in the comments. And like I said, let me know some of the things that you've been loving this month. And let me know what you're being for Halloween, or what you were for Halloween. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but let me know your Halloween costume. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye.